Welcome back to Potatoes, to episode 9 of Empyrion Galactic Survival Multiplayer on Grandpa's Gaming, the Lost City of Soul server. This episode, to start, we will do a flashback in time, which occurred yesterday afternoon, shortly after I had posted the previous episode. This is now the recording, the opening that I had referred to. I had not done yet in the video you're about to see. I am glad, however, that I placed this base because I did it just in time, because another faction member came nearby and had a mishap and made use of the facilities. Take a look. So here we are, the day after the last episode. I haven't even started the next one as yet, but as you can see, I have company here on Kepler 666. Gamer Keller is here in front of me, and he had a slight mishap apparently, as you have witnessed I have. He's currently cleaning up right now, using one of the bugs, so I guess my timing was actually pretty good. Just kind of flying cover. We do have an incoming drone wave coming as we speak right now, so I will go intercept them in just a moment, but that's pretty much run of the thing. I won't bother filming. I'm just kind of running protection for him. So here we're back looking at his ship, which he did collapse as we witnessed a moment ago. He just set it to faction. Take a look. A very nice visual inside. I like this. You know, I like my windows. Cockpit out front as well. Take a look at what she has under the hood, so to speak. Got a alphabetical misarray. Doesn't do the same type of work I do on the control panel. Rockets. Basically rocket launchers, okay. Attractive ship though, I like it. Go a full run around the outside actually before we sign this clip off. But lights in the front, the gas of course. Very nice. And before Gamer Keller left, we did answer a question that I had last episode. I was uncertain of the drones, but as you can see here, and here come the drones. We did repair it, as Kepler is still here, or Keller rather. Yeah, we're on Kepler, sorry. Now they're coming. Yeah, very good. I knew the cannons would take care of them in short order. They generally do, so you can actually run up there and loot them manually if we chose to, but I'm not going to choose to right now. But there you have it. The drones are still in effect. That is good to see. They do, in fact, spawn properly. So I was glad to see that. They must be on a separate timer because I do not believe they were coming to the original base on the planet that Mesmo had spawned a couple weeks past. So, with that out of the way, the next object of business was to continue with our mining to get things completed, to remove the deposits from the world so the meteorites would increase, so we would likely get some gold. We will see how that occurs. We start off slow and under control in the zombie as usual. Things get more aggressive from there. And we're out as well collecting resources. Already picked the first one up, but just thought I'd bring you in. We'll pick up all the ones that are done and see which ones need replacing, because there were some larger than 7,000 and some not as large. But when that is done, we'll move on to the next topic. So after that collection round, we've filled up one cargo box entirely, and the second one is well on its way. What, maybe a third, and there's still 3 more left on the map. Excuse me, there's more than that. There were 3 that I'd untouched, and then 3 that I added as well that were out of range of anything else. So the rest is a matter of clearing the bases nearby in order to get to them, because they all will come under fire. As you can see here, the space turtle fell under one earlier. That was the wreckage waypoint for Mesmo's vehicle. Or not Mesmo, excuse me. For Gamer Keller 87's vehicle. Mesmo is back as well, and I was chatting with him, so I get myself confused sometimes. At any rate, I think the next step, therefore, is going to be to go out, take a spirit, and take the teeth off of those bases, take out the turrets out of all of them, and then we'll line us up to collect the rest of the resources, as well as attack them on foot. So now we have a spirit ready to roll. We got bullets, plasma charges, and rockets, so we should be good to go. Have a drone wave incoming as we speak, but if they get nearby, that's fine. We'll pick them off. But, we'll start nearby the base. Start these 2. The another droid robot factory. Wait, that was Drowsy Robot Factory. This is yeah, so it's the same one. Interesting. 2 of the same base. Okay. And a Drowsy Barracks. So we'll take these out so we can then mine these 3. As you may notice, it is the next day. I decided to wait because we only had about an hour of daylight, less even as we went that direction. So off we go. Awful bright. I waited a little while, let the sun come up a bit to help reduce that a tad, but let's go ahead and turn the engines on, Dodo. Alright. Hoping once, yeah, okay. Once we get out of the murk of the swamp, that's much better, isn't it? Okay. So, off to the Drazi bases. Let's see, 2 of them there. Got our missiles ready. Do the top-down approach. There's a little guy. I almost recall, I'm not sure, I might have taken this one out as I'm thinking about it, because I remember taking it out and having such a hard time avoiding the other. Yeah, there's nothing on that, is there? Alright. But the Drazi base has quite a few. As you can see, he's already shooting at me, but that's okay. We can see. We'll take the top-down approach, but it's definitely one around that tower. Actually, before I do that, let's change our field of view. That's something that I forget more often than not. A trick that I've seen many use, and I never think of it. Okay. Might take some getting used to a little bit, but yeah, it definitely makes it easier to see our target. I'm not seeing which is a weapon exactly. Okay. There. There. No, not there. Gotta be hitting something. He's shooting at me. How come I'm not hitting him? Can't be missing by that much. Hey-o. That was a dead miss. Okay. See, maybe I can take out some of these others that are shooting at me. This is not going quite as easily as planned, is it? Well, let's see. There's one over here. That thing is just hitting this, hitting this, hitting this. I'm going to have to go repair partway through this, I think. But I'm going to take out one or two of these. Okay, got that one. Got that one. Big section disappeared too, didn't it? Big section of the base blew apart when I hit that. Very interesting. I don't know if that was just a graphical error, if it fell underground, or if it actually collapsed. It's very interesting. Okay, while we're up here, let's just level off for a second and check our ship damage. Okay, we're not too bad. Okay. Again, we know there's a couple more of those rockets over here, or those lasers, what I want to take out, so I'm not sure. I don't see a rocket, but man, that thing is just... Die, will you? Okay, I think I got it. That's a rocket there, or a laser gun. Okay. There's two of them there, okay. One. Just two. Okay. Is he done shooting at me? I think that's it for this base. So that's another one down. Go back and repair now. Actually, I think I'll go out and drop our autominers in between. I won't bother videoing that, as you know what that's all about. But we'll start the clock on that before we go after the next base, after I go repair. Now that time has passed, I have placed the other 4 down, so they are running. Time to choose the next target. I believe we'll keep small. We'll hit this guy here, which is a stealth outpost. And that is guarding a magnesium and a pentaxid, and also a mission Stargate. Now the Stargates may be part of the progression for the scenario. That's what we're theorizing, so we will see if that's the case with a little bit of luck. And here we are in morning nearby the base. I was lurking in the shadows for a little while, waiting for daylight to come, watching a couple of drones fly around the mission station. That is a neutral POI, so that should cause no problems. The shadow outpost is beyond it. It might engage us as we fight. I am not sure. We'll have to see. It should be light enough now that we can see what we're doing when we get out of the fog to take out the drones, and then see what we get involved with in the base. Okay, base is still not showing up on the map. Swoop in a little bit, should be able to get close enough to engage the drones. One, two. Okay. 475 meters away. Wonder if I can loot these and be greedy. Am I getting shot at? I don't think so. Alright. Let's hope, huh? This looks like a neutral station. I think we're safe here, unless, of course, I can't spawn my drone here because we're too close. Okay. That's alright, because we landed pretty much right on top of it. This one, checking because they have different loot now on the drones. They have all sorts of different ammunition, better components, and the like, so they're worth checking out now. I tried to click on the ship and I clicked on the drone. Alright. Let's get back out of here. And we'll back up. Took care of the drones there. So I'll reset and restart. Line up for a top-down view. Or a top-down attack, rather. I think we're all set to do that, so let's go right ahead and launch, gain some altitude, switch to rockets. I'm sure this thing is going to have weapons of some sort. I probably should have swooped in just to see what he had. So I don't know what type we're going to be, but I imagine the 4 corners, north, south, east, west, basically, as we're looking at it, are weapons. Don't know about the ones at the angles. That looks like a pretty hefty base, if those are all weapons. Give it a chance to shoot at me to see where the bullets come from. Doesn't appear to be paying much attention to me. Interesting. I wonder if this has been taken out also. This is not something that I took out, I can tell you with confidence, but perhaps Mesmo took this out when he was here. It is quite possible. Well, let's see what these are over here. Drones, I think, yeah. Kill these guys. I don't know what you're doing hanging out. Goodbye. Alright. See what they have on them if I can. What that means, however, being that that base is now cleared and the drones are out of the way, is that I can now come with the zombie and drop the autominers. Nothing special there. Where's the other one? The other one's here, and 15 mil bullets. No, that's okay. Those I use, so that's a happy loot. Alright. So, this little area is cleared. So we'll go get the zombie return, and we'll catch up soon. And here we are the following day, and that is real world day. I admit, after I put down the harvesters last night, I did fall asleep. And you can see there's drones coming at us, which is fine. We'll let them do their little thing there. But, with the harvesters down, I'm thinking the next step, the next place to go is going to be up this direction. This is only one cobalt and a silicon, but there are 2 small bases. There's a biolab and a drowsy outpost beta. The beta, I'm sure, is aggressive. I am not certain about the biolab. That might be neutral, but that's the one that we're going to take out next. We'll take the guns off of that, head out with the zombie, and likely pick up the autominers from version 2 and 2.0 from the waypoint list. As you've seen, I've had them numbered. Just kind of keep track of which day that we're putting them down, but in the next cycle we'll start putting down 3s this afternoon as we work on it. So we'll knock this base out, put these 2 down, and then head towards one of the more difficult bases. I'm still not sure about the drone. There's quite a few down there, but we'll probably head up here next. So anyway, offwards to the outpost. So here we are, daylight in the next day, and we are now in range of the outpost, or the biolab rather, and the Drazi outpost. I am going to try a top-down approach. I already know that the biolab does have quite a bit of firepower, as it was shooting at me as I came over the rise. So we'll see if we can't take out some of the weapons here. Make it a little safer to come by with our HV to take the mining. They are vertical shots, so we'll see if we can hit them. Those weapons I don't like as much as the lasers, because the lasers are a little easier to dodge. These are just so fast. Take them out though. Okay. Now, not sure if I got all of them, though I didn't. Still a couple lasers on it, but we got the hard bullets out of the way. And we're still getting shot at by the other one, so that's fine. So do the same thing once again. Don't think we're taking too much damage, but we did actually increase our field of view to help with this a little bit as well. As many of you may realize that my vision isn't what it once was. Jeez, I'm not doing so good that time, was I? Okay. I think I've taken the big guns out, so now we'll go head towards the other one. Though there is a drone nearby. Take the drone out, just for a matter of good measure, I suppose. Do that with the Gatling guns. Ouch. Something hit me there pretty seriously. I'm not sure what. We'll go high again to make with a lower approach. Just restart the video here. Just as a quick pause, which I think we're just about ready to go in for that second thing. So I'll just do a clip right here. Okay, back from a 30-second break there. Ate a little food and the like. So we'll now ready to go up ahead. So we'll try our top-down approach on this one. See if we can take out these weapons. And that will be this little area safe. Fewer and fewer bases left to contend with on the planet as far as laser fire is concerned. I believe these look like the rockets here. Sure enough, a little bit of lag there. We don't like lag when we're under fire. Okay. There you go. Sideways kind of tough still. Wasn't sure I hit that, but I think I did. Okay. I think that's it for the lasers. Let's level off, both of them, just to see if we come under any small weapons fire, but I think we're all set. Alright. So, those are now all set. Now previously what I had done is I had gone and grabbed the zombie each time, but I think this time we'll take out another set, because this is only going to gain us 2. So we're going to head west over to this little cluster. Basically 2 larger areas left that I've not cleared. We'll take care of this one, which is 3. It's got a supply base, a Drazi outpost helo, and another Drazi robot factory. Well, we know the robot factory is tiny, so we will head that direction. Make sure I'm pointing the right way. We'll head that direction, and I will meet you there. As you can see in front of us, we are over by the other robot factory. Sun is just coming up, so we have that pink background still. Turn movement on. I don't think we'll need the lights, but we'll go ahead and gain some altitude and do the top-down approach once again. And yes, it does still have its missiles on it in this case, unlike the one that was near the base, doesn't it? So that's fine. We know this one is fairly easy. Just swoop down at just the 4 rocket towers. And then there are 2 other bases quite nearby, of course, so we will take all 3 out quickly. Go ahead and swoop down, see if we can hit it first shot. I'm not sure if I hit anything or not there. What's going on? Okay. Okay, 2, 3, 4. So that was fairly easy for that one. Is there actually something? Is that a ship on top? Maybe that's just part of the graphic for it. It's hard to say. At any rate, that's the first of the bases down, so we'll line up for the second one over there. Not sure if we should do the helo next. Actually, I'm going to do the other one next. I forget the name of it now, but the helo, I want to say, is one of the larger bases, so we will approach from the other direction, which looks like it's pretty much straight ahead. I guess that's out of range. There it is for the support base. Definitely drones there, so we'll go ahead and just cycle the clip here and move on to attack the support base. Very good. I decided to wait a little while just for the daylight to come up, so we'll go ahead and launch ourselves back up and go ahead to make our top-down run at the support base. Looks like there's a drone nearby it as well, but I'm not too concerned about the drone overall, of course. Do our top-down approach again. Our weapons armed. Okay. Let's see what we can see. I know there are definitely some weapons here, because they were shooting at us as we came over the rise the first time. I'm just not sure where on the base they are. I think looks like these are some over here, I think. So we'll take those out. Is that a weapon? I think it's a weapon. Definitely virtually too easy with the top-down approach like this, I think. I really do hope they do this. Like I said, I'll take advantage of it while it's available, because it is technically a game mechanic, but I don't think it's a intended mechanic thing. Alright. 4 guns down. I think those are the only guns on the base. Looks like there are a couple drones stuck on the inside, but you need to go in through this entrance to get to them. I actually have done this base before. Don't think I'm going to worry about that now, because they'll tidy themselves, take care of themselves right there. So now we'll go back to the last base of the 3, which is the Outpost Helo, Drazi Outpost Helo. So we'll head over to that. Food's all good, and we'll take care of that next. Let's see what kind of weaponry this has. But I imagine this is the largest of the 3. See 4 corners. I'm betting there's going to be a weapon on each one. See what starts shooting as we come down. I'm not seeing any weapons fire as yet. There are no weapons. Well, this suggests to me clearly there were weapons on the 4 corners. I'd be willing to bet you that this one was already taken out. Very well, so that makes life easy for the moment. So now it's just a matter of setting our autominers on the remaining things. So I will do a bit of work off camera, as it were. Get the autominers rolling and pick up the others that are down, and we will see where we were at. This will likely be the end of the work for today's video clips, other than perhaps a wrap-up, but we will need to wait approximately another day for the next round of autominers to fill up. And interestingly enough, as we came closer to the barracks here, we came under fire again, so I guess this one has at least partially repaired. See if we can still sneak in close enough to the autominers. I might be able to yet, but I know we came... yeah, okay, actually, what's shooting at us? Well then, this is going to make this interesting, because I know I flattened this out yesterday. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get into these. Let me get to this one. I think the other one we're not going to make, though. I can tell that. So we may have to go out and return with our small vessel again, since that was clearly shooting at us. Like I said, I know we wiped that out the other day, so we'll see how that goes. And I was able to sneak up. As you can see, we're only 200 meters away. So once we're done with this, we'll go back out and knock that weapon out so we don't have to worry about it next time. But good enough. Proceed forward. And we actually came under fire from the rockets just seconds after that last clip. So I turned my turrets on, but this is actually the drone base attack wave. Since we're so close to the base, they sidetrack and attack me as they went by. So we did take a few hits from the hover vessel. We'll take a look at the damage in a moment, but first we'll just take out these drones. Make sure we keep out of range of the base, which I know will hit us. They all down, I think. Any more up? I don't think so. Okay. Try this again. Back in and sneak back down towards that this auto miner. It's interesting because it's still not shooting at me. I'm very close to it. I wonder if that might have been one. If you recall, this did a section of it disappeared, and I think it went underground. So I wonder if there's maybe a laser underground. We'll have to see what happens when we disassemble it. But anyway, busy work done. Excitement over. Back to the process. So as we get to the biolab, there are some drones and things moving around, so we'll turn our weapons on and let havoc occur. Taking all kinds of stuff out. I knew the rockets would engage, but that should go after the drones. We'll keep active, so if they shoot at us, they won't cause too much damage. Hey ho, let's not go upside down. Okay, there's one down. Going crazy at the base too. This is why we will be taking this when we depart. to attack the bases. Okay. I think that'll take care of the moving drones. And we will continue to cycle through our autominers. And as we swooped in closer to the copper, as you can see, I taken out a drone already, but we were being shot at, so decided to turn the weapons on. We'll just let this drill in. It is nighttime, as you can see, so I have the night vision goggles on. That thing off to the side there was shooting at us as well. Maybe if I move over here, it'll give these higher priority, I don't know. Okay. Little excitement here and there. Plenty of targets, as you can see, shooting in all directions. Okay, only at the base. Strange graphics, look like they're coming from behind me, kinda. Okay then. Continuing on to the copper. As you can see by the yellow spam in front of us, we're all yellow number 3s now. Also getting attacked by drones, as it turns out, but all done. I got 15 down. I can tell that because I have 8 left, and I know I have 23 total. All areas except for the drone base are cleared. Though, actually, these might be dangerous still. I'm not sure. That's a wimp. The defense I'm not sure about. I'll have to check that on the way. But the next clip, which will be tomorrow from my real world schedule, but in just moments, we will take out these final 3 with possibly that little one along the way. And take the next round to put our auto 4s out to knock out the last round resources on this world. So here we are on day 4. About to go out, take out the drone base. Still sending drones at us, and we will see if that continues to occur once the drones or the drone base is down. That is the last place we need to go on the map, which is actually to our west, because they send them all the way around the world. But we'll take out the drone base as well as the power station and the weapons bunker and take out this last batch of resources for day 4. Day 3 resources should be done by now. We will pick those up after we neutralize the base and drop the last round of autominers. And here we're facing the base. Wait daylight, so that's good. Let's get our rockets ready and prep for our top-down approach as usual, because that works so well. We'll take out the first, which is going to be the barracks, which are already shooting at me, so I should have been weaving. Okay. It's with those guys, which do hit us, because there's really no avoiding those, so we'll take those out first off. One. Getting hit by the side as well. Okay. I think that's that base neutralized. Very good. Next. One up. It's coming from this way. The power station. Okay. Again, that's that same weapon. So we're going to go over the rise and give that top-down thing so other weapons do not attack us from the drone. We'll prep up and be ready for that, and I'll bring you right back. Okay, we're about 500 yards above, or meters rather. So we'll take our top-down approach. We will be coming under fire from the drone base because we are close enough to that. Of that there is no doubt. So be it. I did go back and repair, so we're back at full health. So let's see if I can take out the weapons before I get too much damage. Come on, shoot. I'm not sure if I took one out or not. Sorry for the silence there, because it was concentrating. Definitely came under some fire, but I know we took out a couple of the rockets. Still, yeah, we're still coming under fire from the drone base, so I guess I'll just swoop in and hit them again. This one. Okay, that one's out. Still another weapon shooting, okay. And I think I got it. Well, let's get out and repair up. Looks like he blew a wing off, didn't he? Definitely took a wing out. So I'll go back to base and repair. Replace that wing and come back for the final verdict of the drone base itself. And as you can see, the sun has come up on the following day. Ahead of us to the south is the drone base. So off we go to take care of that. Of course, it would do a little better if I turn the motion on. Okay. So we will go ahead and raise above, get our rockets armed, and then we'll do a top-down attack on the drone base. It will be interesting to see if the drone waves continue to come. They did send one overnight. It's kind of interesting watching them go off because they were in sight of me, but I just let them go. Alright. Top down from the drone base. I know there's at least 4 weapons, but there might be 8. We'll see what starts shooting at us. I know if possible we will take out those Gatling guns first, because those definitely take or give more damage. Just shooting at something, I'm not sure what. Hitting him or not. Oh, we still got a weapon from over there coming too, don't we? Ouch, that hurts. I'm not sure if I'm hitting the weapons or not, to be honest. Definitely hitting something, because there's stuff blowing up. I just don't know if they're the guns or not. I think that was a drone I hit. Okay. Don't see much more shooting at me. So I may have knocked out the Gatling guns. I'm going to back off and recover, and we'll do another round at this. Might as well switch to the Gatlings and take out the drones while I'm here. Help a little with the kill count, but get those out of the way as well. Will also give us a hint as to whether they are respawning still. I imagine the ones for the base will continue to respawn, but... Okay, going down, and yeah, they're definitely still spawning, so this is almost a waste of bullets at this rate. Now, I know there was another one that came from over at the barracks. Okay. Ow, hey ho, well that hurt. Jetpack on. Ow, I'm not gonna survive that. I knew I wasn't gonna survive that. Oh boy. I'm not sure what happened to the ship there. I know we got hit by a couple lasers, but boy, that just took us out quick. So, and we'll take out the other Spectre and get set up and go recover our body. But is this going to put us at... Now, why is home base not available? Oh boy. Respawn at Kepler. I think this is the wrong base. Well, now this is going to be a challenge. So I'm respawning at the old base, which doesn't even have any power apparently. It's naked. This is going to be an interesting run back. We'll see how this goes. And before I start my run, I'm looking to see where the ship went. I know I was right around in here, but I don't even see the ship on the ground, even in white mode. So let's take a look at the registry to see where the two Spectres are. It should be on Kepler 666. Let's see. Okay, up here, let's see. 1 spirit, 2 spirits, and both spirits are there. Now this one, however, is set to private. And that doesn't make any sense, because they were both set to old. I know they were, so I'm confused as to what's happening there. But, well, c'est la vie. Off running through the dark. Hopefully I can get close enough to base to respawn at the capital vessel. We'll have to see why that is no longer set to my base. But off we go. So, with that failed attempt, I was able to recruit some help from a faction mate. Gamer Keller is now in Kepler 666 orbit. He is on his way down to come and get me, to bring me back to my base. It's kind of fitting in a way, because earlier this episode I was covering him when things went awry, and now he's coming to return the favor. And here we are. He's answering his questions because he is not in chat. So where to my base? And yes, the one I did on YouTube, he's asking. Okay. Very good. And here we come in for the landing. See where he puts it down. It's fairly flat, pretty much out in the water, which I think he knows, so he's found a good spot for it. Very nice, and pulling up right to the base. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gamer Keller. And so with Gamer Keller's departure, we're taking out the big bird to finish taking that base out. And to get my loot box back. We'll have to see what happened to the other spear, but I have a feeling it's all gone. Which I really don't care about. Just break it down and spawn another. That's not a really huge catastrophe, so long as I am not losing my weapons and such that I was carrying, and especially the autominers. We'll see how that goes. So we'll get set up for a top-down approach, and I'll bring you back in then. And now we're ready. We weren't quite ready before because I didn't have any weapons or ammunition in the ship, so I went back and collected some of that. After respawning the Spectre a couple episodes ago, apparently never rearmed it. I turn on afterburners so we can do a better top down. Alright. So here we go. We gotta take out those laser towers this time. Swoop in. Pretty sure those are on these. I think right there. I think. I'm not certain. See, I'm not sure exactly where the weapons are. They're not shooting at me yet. Maybe I can draw them at a greater distance to get an idea where the guns actually are. Because we know there's guns because they took my ship out. And now the silly things aren't shooting. I wonder if Keller took it out on his way out. Because there's definitely nothing left shooting at me here, is there? Well then. Let's go ahead and get the Gatling guns out and take these drones out of the way. I really didn't think I took that out because it took the ship out, but okay then. That being the case, let's see if we can find our body bag. And I do see a white ship over here. Okay, now we're getting shot at. I did see a shot. Where did that come from? Okay, that came actually from a drone, I think. Yeah, it had to. It just came from a drone. That's fine. There's the backpack, though. I do see the backpack. There it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and take these drones out just so they don't give me a hard time while I'm looting my body. And I can't remember which side. I think I got on this side. Stuck inside the ship, doesn't that figure? Oh, come on. I can't move. Can I click on the cockpit? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Can I click on the cockpit from here? Come on. I'm stuck. Unbelievable. There's the other ship, and now I'm stuck in this ship. This is just unbelievable. I just don't believe this is happening. So, we're going to try logging out quickly and see what happens. Alright, let me start this clip off by apologizing because we did lose some footage. The file got corrupted as I launched the recording as I was reconnecting to the server after the last scene you just saw. I was able to get my inventory, as you can see on the screen in front of you. It was a little bit of a challenge. I ended up kind of under the ship when I logged back in, but I was able to get out from under it and get in the ship in time because I was under fire from a plasma drone. I was able to get in the ship, take it out, and recover my inventory and get out of there. But the building itself does not appear to be fighting. Also, you see in my inventory the medic station, because I am currently in a damaged ship apparently, but you can see I am standing currently at the old base. So this no longer has a medical facility, so we will not be spawning there any longer. Definitely need to repair my ship when I get back. Which I will go do now, and then we will continue on, because now all the weapons are out with the exception of that one outpost with no resources, which I will likely take out before the end of the episode just to clean it up, especially seeing as it fired at the coffee pot when Gamer Keller was flying by. But I'm not going to attack it with a damaged bird. So we'll do our rounds with the resources first, and then we'll discuss that after the fact. And here at the drone base itself, drones are spawning, so I have turned the plasma turrets on to only shoot the drones, which is alien faction only is how you set that. So it is taking out the drones, but not shooting at anything else, which is good because those spawn fairly consistently as we're working on the very last autominer in the group. And at this cobalt, then all will be said and done. The other thing we can do is tend to our old ship. Now, I'm not sure. Feeling it took the cockpit out? Yeah, it sure did. Nice. The plasma cannons are taking out the infantry that was wandering about the area. Should turn on the multi-turrets as well, or the miniguns. Take care of the aliens. But what we can do is place this guy nearby because we now have the multi-turret on board. So we'll see how this works. We haven't actually used it much on land, so we will give it a shot right here. Let's see, turn the multi-turret on. And where did I put it? In the harvest group, I want to say. Multi-turret. Okay, here we go. And we will returns intact block, so we'll give that a shot. Looks like I will probably need a core. Yeah, I need food also, but I'm getting back components, I think, so I will need to place a core in it in order to get the entire blocks, but that's alright, we'll still shoot it. I think we need to be a little bit closer, but get the idea on how this works. Getting all the components back from the old ship, and then we will dump that into the factory to replace it and spawn another. So here we are back the following day, and the intent is to get the 5 last autominers, which are the remainder that I have. As you can see in front of me, the deck is a bit damaged here. I actually was standing at my base. I had just landed in the Spectre. I actually took out the other outpost that shot at us as we were returning, we being Gamer Keller, when we came back. You may have seen that. So I decided to take that out as a last hurrah for the last base on the server. However, the video got corrupted. So I task swapped out and restarted my recording software. And when I came back in, I was dead. I was standing right here. Actually, the zombie was back on the repair bay, but I was standing right behind it on the base, and there were drones there shooting. They took out a couple of the ships that are on the cemetery over there and damaged the far side of the front cockpit. And as you can see, there are quite a few blocks here on the base that are also damaged. But I was standing right here the whole time, so I do not understand why the turrets did not engage. As we open up the control panel, you can see they are active. There are plenty of bullets, so I don't understand why I got killed. And moreover, when I returned, I was at the load-in screen, of course, for the respawn screen. I came in and respawned at the base, down below, a level below. I came up, the backpack was right here sitting on the repair bay. I looted it, but the loot did not appear in my inventory. So there's an array of multiple bugs going on. The turrets did not engage. They took out several things, but none of my weapons fired. I got killed at my base, lost my loot. I looted it, but it disappeared. So I have lost 18 autominers, several epic weapons, never mind probably 1,000 or so fuel packs. I'm a little bit frustrated right now. But that's it. We're still going to wrap up the episode that I've been working on for the past week, and then we'll make decisions from there as to what we go collect and need to do to start replacing autominers, because as you know, I use those quite a bit. And after the last clip, as you can see in front of me here, Gamer Keller is swinging by. Certainly kudos to he and Legend as well. Legend apparently had 5 autominer cores, which he was not using, and Gamer Keller has brought them to me, since I have, of course, notified the crew of the dilemma that I faced with the game bug. So I believe he will be dropping them in front. Yep, there he is. Beautiful. So let me just respond to him, because he is not in voice chat, of course. All right. As you can see the text on the screen there, and I don't have my tools made yet. They're currently crafting on the cemetery, so he's repairing the deck as well. Certainly beneficial. Thanks a bunch, Gamer Keller. I certainly appreciate it. And as you can see in front of me through the haze, Grandpa as well is also arriving here. Go ahead and say hello, Grandpa. He actually...
Hello, Grandpa.
There you go. But he actually uses the voice chat, so it's a little easier than the text we were doing earlier with Keller. But he is coming here also to drop off some autominers. For those of you who have watched some of his videos, Grandpa has been working on the missions related to the scenario, and they have been granting quite a substantial amount of loot from what I understand. You have a fairly sizable stack of autominers from it, you said, Grandpa? How many?
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually, right now, I got 56 on me, and I've been putting them out, collecting. I probably have gotten 30 from just looting, I bet you.
So there you have it. That's good to know if you happen to be playing the scenario. You know, the autominers are one loot only thing, which I know most are aware, but other things which are tough to come by so far in the scenario, such as gold, has been another of the kudos that he has received as loot.
Yeah, and again, if you want to come up here and look through my containers, I could probably stock you up again on what you need, weapons and stuff too.
Right on. I actually have most covered. All I am missing to get full recovery is a couple of the heavy weapons. Schematics, I guess they're called,
Right.
for my minigun and plasma, though I have made a tier 2 already. So for those
Well,
of you watching the video, you can see on my screen my hotbar is once again full, even though there's not quite as many autominers as there should have been.
Would you like a minigun and a enhanced pulse rifle?
Enhanced pulse rifle and minigun are specifically the two that I am missing. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll bring that. I also have another pistol, but I don't think you use the pistols.
I generally do not. I keep on as an emergency in my vehicles, but that's about it.
Oh, there you are, over here.
I'm standing behind the zombie. I came in. I'm by the repair bay. Over
Yeah,
here,
that's...
he says. Which way is over here?
Right, yeah, over here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the hover that Big Daddy gave me.
Oh, this one here is, okay.
Look at the guns on it.
Yeah, it looks like he's max weapons as well, because we do have the limit set on server, so... Doing a quick run around
Yeah, for
just to
those
show
who
the viewers
watching here between Rat and Big Daddy, and they've been giving me gifts. They come bearing gifts, and this has been a gift from Big Daddy here. Rat gave me the SV behind over here. He gave that.
This one here, which you've seen in a previous episode of mine as well. Before I turned it over, he gave him the keys.
Yeah, I'm so thankful because I used the tar out of it. I just really, really like it.
So we'll take a peek inside this guy, and actually fairly spacious interior, which I know is frequently your preference as well, isn't it, Grandpa?
Oh yeah, I absolutely love it. I like room to move and not get, confined. And it's got a very sleek design. It's not bulky looking or nothing.
That is true. It is kind of a low profile, which I imagine would be beneficial for when you're fighting against turrets and the like.
But while you're standing here, let me give this.
Absolutely. I was going to say, yeah, I don't want to go too long, because as those who are watching the video, we're like an hour in at this point, I realize. So
yeah, I'll split what I got right down the middle.
But here in that pack there's another, 30 of them. Thank you so much, Grandpa. That'll
you got it.
Get me ahead of where I was before this mishap occurred. So absolutely, thank you. So with that, we will sign off and say farewell to Grandpa, and thank you once again. For the viewers, next you will simply see the wrap-up synopses, as I have now picked up 2 of the 5 autominers, which I had mentioned a moment ago, but we will take care of that. So, Grandpa, if you'd like, go ahead and say farewell for now, and thank you once again for the delivery and the cameo.
Farewell for now. Thank you for delivery. And anyhow, yeah, hope you all enjoy his app. I got some gold here for you, too.
Beautiful. Okay, I will come pick that up as the last thing, and then we'll sign off.
Don't see that every day.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's true. I've managed to get enough to respawn this my base if it came to that, but I haven't been getting the overstock as yet, so that can be useful, certainly in the traders.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Grandpa. And cut. So, now that everything is collected and we're all set, all our autominers are done. Take a look at the map. You'll notice there are no more resources. So now this world is only a matter of mining any meteorites that may come down. Grandpa is still here. As you can see, his ship over here, he actually was checking out the mission base, as that's his mission as well. But we'll see how that goes. Take a look at our inventory if I hit the right key here. But what we have collected from this world, total of little over 4 large boxes of resources, so quite plentiful. I dare say this will be the case in most worlds if you harvest every single resource node that's there. So we'll just kind of cycle through this briefly. Still unsorted, of course, and needs to be placed away, but that will come in time, of course. We finish going through the last of these, and that should be just about it for the episode, since we're recovered. And between Grandpa and Gamer Keller, I actually am a little ahead of where I was before the mishap. But now, it's just a matter of choosing what to do next for the next episode. I don't know if we will be here and attack some bases, or perhaps we will start working on those missions as well, because the loot is just phenomenal in them apparently. Or if we will start to work on a new small base to set up a landing pad for the capital vessel, which I know I have mentioned. We'll just give a sneak peek, because there's still more to come, and it's not completely done. It's currently level 24. It will be at least 25 by the time I am done, quite possibly 26, we will see. At this point, it's pretty much a matter of finishing the control panel, and then I will begin that again, whether it's next episode or 2 or 3 episodes from now, I cannot say for certain, but I will tell you currently that I have well over a half hour of footage just in creating the ship, so that will be part of that episode when it does air. I'm not sure quite where we'll go. I don't know. What I do know, however, is that I'm okay. It's the world that's all wrong. It's just a matter of perspective. I thank you very much for watching, and thanks once again to the assistance from Gamer Keller and Legend and Big Daddy Doug, as well as Grandpa, for their donations and response to a couple issues that I had while filming this episode. So, I wish you all the best, and take care.